sometimes. Sometimes.
Oh, honey, we need to work on you.
Please do.
I'm telling you. When I get here to work, the first thing I do is turn my phone on silent.
That's why I can't get a hold of you half the time.
That's right. And if you just text me, it'd be a whole lot easier because that I can respond to when I'm doing something else.
Yes, we know. Your bee swanky bags.
No. If I'm here recording, you got to remember, I record sometimes 8 hours a day.
Oh, yes, I know.
So that means that if my phone is ringing and interrupting me when I'm trying to do right by my client, that phone is not important to me. I don't need to answer that phone right away. If it's important, they will leave a message. Trust me.
Yeah, well, that's true. And the thing is, there are certain things that you miss phone, like, I'm not saying this to everyone, but there are certain people that I talk to and deal with that have that mentality that they need answers right away. I need. Mm-hmm. Others, you can say, okay, I'll get back to you. And they're like, all right, fine. It could take them a day. It could take them 2 days, whatever. But there's some that lead, I needed 15 minutes, seconds ago.
Oh, yeah. And those people that want that answer right away, I'm sorry. Poor planning on your part does not constitute an emergency on mine.
Exactly. But that kind of brings me up to another point with the cell phone is the endless selfie pictures.
Oh, my God. Do you know my niece unfriended me? Every day, driving in her car, it was the exact same photograph, but a different shirt.
But wait, did she have the sunset heart hands?
On a couple, I think, maybe.
Okay.
But I told her, I said, sweetheart, why don't you post those maybe once a month, once every 2 months, so that people can actually see you change and grow? I don't think I need a 45-minute film of what you look like every day going to work. You're still the same kid. Nothing changed.
But see, that goes back to what I said earlier. Everyone wants their 15 minutes of fame. They want to be seen and say, hey, look, I was on there. I made a TikTok video. I did this.
They call that narcissistic.
Wow, we get a high five off of that one.
No kidding. It's like, I'm sorry, but if you love yourself that much, I hope you're really rich. Because you're going to need it to take care of you.
Well, that's why I want the rum named after me, because I want to be narcissistic. I want people remembering for the good times.
Yeah, okay. All right, I'll go with that.
All right, there you go. Well, I think the one big pet peeve that everyone has right now, can we say it? Slow internet.
Slow internet with 5G out there? Look, I know what slow internet is. I started out, I cut my teeth on People PC.
Oh, I remember that.
Oh, yes. You turn your computer on, you go take a shower, make a cup of coffee, have a little breakfast, and then maybe, your computer will be up and running by the time you get there.
Well, that was also AOL, too. But then you also had the annoying sounds like the as it was going through, and you're like, oh, man.
Yeah, but I really did like that. You've got mail.
Yeah, that was kind of cool.
That was very pleasant.
After you went through all that ear-scratching noise of getting to it.
Yes, but it was really nice to hear, you've got mail.
No, but what I'm saying about the slow internet is everyone now with this pandemic that's going on, people are congesting the internet, and it wasn't made to handle as much as it used to. And, you know, we've had these systems out there that people can use, but no one utilized them until now. So we were talking about Zoom meetings and all this other stuff. Case in point, one of my members on there, love him to death. Every time comes a Zoom meeting, I don't know if it's a Wi-Fi signal that's in the hair, internet, whatever. He's always garbled. He's just like, can you hear? And we're like, we always laugh. We're like, really? Seriously? And it's been like March since he's had this. I'm like, dude. And all of a sudden we had our computer tech person doing the presentation, and we looked and said, can you get our computer tech person to come out there and check your internet? And then I looked and said, you do know that AOL is no longer serviced, right?
Yeah, it does happen that way for sure.
I
just, it is what it is. And that's all it is.
Well, I have to say, Katie, this is quite interesting, these topics that we've talked about thus far.
Well, I think there's probably another one because I know these cards have got to have something else in them.
Oh, Jesus, you're going to another what the heck?
What is the scariest sound you could hear in the middle of the night?
Voices. Like, seriously, voices. The other night, I thought I heard someone talking to me, and I woke up in the middle of the night saying, what the heck was that? And no one was in my room. I'm like, okay, this is too
that
creepy.
That sounds like psychosis.
No, either that or I've been demonically possessed. I don't know. All right, Katie, I'm going to pick from the would you rather. Would you rather your fingers always feel sticky or your throat always feel itchy?
I think I could probably deal with the sticky fingers better than the itchy throat.
Now, see, wouldn't you rather have had the extra finger because then it would be extra sticky?
No, that's just one more finger I got to worry about cleaning. I don't want to do that.
Oh, come on, Katie. It would have been awesome.
Go back 2 topics. What were we talking about?
All right. So, real fast, another little topic to talk about is people watching a headphone or watching videos or watching whatever on their device, doesn't matter what it is, with no headphones. And then everyone has to hear it.
That usually means that you've got 2 6-year-old children in the car and they're listening to the DVD player in the back seat with no headphones.
Well, that's true, but people use their cell phones or iPads, any type of device now, and do that.
Do the words "tune it out" mean anything to you?
No, but here's the other thing is, you can also say people talking on their cell phones with the speakerphone on. Do I need to hear your conversation?
You might.
No. Why do I need to know if your grandmama hit 90 years old? Well, happy birthday to her, but I don't need to know that.
What, yeah? Yeah?
Why? You going to wish her a happy birthday?
Sure.
You're just going to swing by them and say, happy birthday, Grams.
You would be amazed at how many people I've sung happy birthday to that way.
And I'm sure you're probably reported by many states right now. They're probably like, beware of this woman. Don't let her within 6 feet of you.
Hey, honey, I've branched out. I'm in 148 countries now.
Oh, boy. There go a lot of posters. Oh,
I can make this work.
Well, I think, as always, the other one that I kind of really like the most on here was people that are chronically late.
That is a major pet peeve. I have been chronically early most of my life because I'm, 1, scared to death I'm going to get stuck in traffic somewhere. 2, if I don't know where I'm going, it's smart to leave a minute or 2 early so that you can kind of find your way wherever it is that you're going. Common sense should be the card of the day. Unfortunately, most people don't. And they circle and they drive and then they text you and say, I'm stuck in traffic. Well, you were stuck in traffic a half an hour ago. You could have texted me then or called me then.
Hey, common sense is not common to certain people.
Oh, well said.
Yeah. I always like to say that, but my friend also had a great, he's a manager, but he always told me like a good little thing that he told us is if you arrive early, you're on time. If you arrive on time, you're late. And if you arrive after that, you're really late.
Yeah, if you arrive after that, I probably am not going to see you.
Yeah. So, but I know we're coming near the end of the show, but I know we like to do a little fluff and puff little segment type of scenario. And I found this, and I thought this was very good to talk about at one time. Oh, well, what am I saying one time? Right now. But anyway, this was an article I found, and it was talking about flying dogs to their forever homes. So basically, this person named Peter Rourke, also happens to be a part-time pilot, actually retired from medicine when he realized that he was able to help connect some towns with full shelters and towns with willing adopters. So he actually takes these pets and dogs on a ride in his little airplane to their willing homes.
I actually have heard of that gentleman, and being a past pet sitter and a pet owner, I deal with a lot of pet people in our area here. And that particular fella has done an amazing job of taking animals back to their homes once it's been discovered that they belonged somewhere other than here. Katrina was a huge example of what that man could do. Between flying pets back to the owners that had to be displaced in Louisiana and working with, of course, our own Patty Giarusso, who lives here in Florida in Bradenton. She is an amazing woman who works with a lot of people just like this man, who reunites families with their dogs. So, yeah, that's a great story. Kudos to him, and I hope it all continues to go well for him.
Yeah, I really do too, because like I said, the animals out there need homes and they need to find something, and I think it's a great thing for what he's doing.
I agree. I think that's awesome.
Well, I have to say one more thing too is, what did you think about the decks there that we were using?
I like them. Those are good. Those are fun.
I think we're going to play a couple more games.
Yeah, I'm sitting here. I really want to, I'm hooked enough that I want to divide the decks and take them home and test out my roommates.
Well, if you want, you can buy your own.
Yeah, I know.
I know.
But if you were a real friend, you just loan them to me.
Well, I can loan you a deck. I'm not loaning you both.
Well, I have to have more than one question, for God's sake.
No, you just go through the one deck of Would You Rather or What the Heck, and you just do those. And then you have fun.
That takes all the fun out of it.
No, it isn't.
Oh, yeah, it is.
Well, I know what you really want. You want like a truth or dare, but it's going to be What the Heck or Would You Rather. What card would you want?
Oh, honey, come on. I grew up playing Spin the Bottle.
So then you Would You Rather. That's more you. Not What the Heck. What the Heck to me sounds like more
What the
truth.
Heck is definitely me.
No, I was going to say, What the Heck sounds like more the truth card. Would You Rather sounds like the dare card. That's what it sounds like.
I think you might be right there. And toilet paper or under? Over or under?
Oh, it's got to be over. Because if you put it under, it's a monster. You're a monster. Why do I have to pull under? It's got to be over. Over.
Oh, now see, I put it under just to piss people off.
So you're the monster.
I am.
Well,
I'm proud of it.
Hey, oh, here you go.
Oh.
Would you rather be in shape and have a great body but an ugly face, or have a gorgeous face but be overweight?
Obviously, you've never seen the episode of Shameless.
No, I've never seen Shameless at all.
Yeah, well, she had a great body, but her name was, they called her Butterface.
Okay.
Great body, but her face.
Oh,
We're down to 1 minute, so let's tie it up.
All right, so as always, if you like our show, we also ask you to like and subscribe to our show and tell us what you think. But if you go to societybitesradio.com with BYTES and go to the more and scroll over and go to KMK, you can go to there and you can actually submit your comments, your little pet peeves, your articles, or anything else that you want to put on there that wants to make our show excellent. We'll take it.
We'll give you your 15 minutes worth of fame.
Yeah, you don't have to go on the phone and post every day.
That's right.
No sunset for
just get to us. Let us know what you're pissed off about, and I guarantee it will end up on the air.
Well, we already know that one's a journalist and one's a marketer and designer, so you figure out which one's which.
There you go.
So we'll get your brand out there.
And we'll have more fun than you can ever imagine.
All right.
Joe, we'll see you next week.
Yep. See you next time.
Solo. It's just annoying enough that people will remember it.
Oh, yeah. But I love it.
Yo, yeah. Y'all know what time it is.
Yeah, those are pretty cool. I like those.
Yeah. Here. Here are the other ones if you want to open them.
When you leave the house, do you have your swanky on? When was the last time you made a purchase that made you feel so special? Be Swanky is more than a purse. It's an attitude. Need a backpack? Be Swanky transforms effortlessly for convenient wearing. Be Swankies, each one a unique, limited, handcrafted work of art by artisan women, valued for their contributions. To purchase a Be Swanky is to contribute to the betterment of women and select charities. Be the difference. Be Swanky. kathyswanky.com.